my air filter. You can see it's
Is that
not good.
Oh, really? It looks clean to me. I
I
thought
was
it would
about
be
to say,
like
that looks clean.
No, that is not clean. Do you guys understand what those shapes were?
No, I don't. I don't have a clue.
That is dust piled so high, it's made that pattern on it.
Oh.
19 months of showing my Lana criminals show it for
Look,
another
it's
19
like
more
three-dimensional
required.
layers of dust.
Oh, wonderful. Oh.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, this filter is 2 years old.
Hey, Zerker, thank you for the 19
You don't want to be
fucking
like
months.
this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But
Also,
I legally
I
can't.
sent a message
Well,
real
unconsidered.
quick. I'm trying to finish getting the ping thing down.
Okay, I see.
How do I steal the link for this? I don't understand how ping works. I'm like a boomer.
Ping's weird. You have like callers that you assign to like different embed channels. Let me just give you ours here.
Okay.
So if you see, that's my embed, and this one should be birds.
Okay. Let's go. Add
We'll bring yours in a little bit here.
browser source.
Okay, we good like this?
Yeah. Perfect. It's not displaying.
It's not. They're not displaying.
They're not displaying.
You added them as the link in a browser source. Do you hit refresh a few times on the bottom?
Here, let me.
Usually, what I have to do on browser sources is scroll down to the bottom and just click refresh current cache. Like I just spam it like 5 times and then see how that works.
Okay, there it goes.
Bird, are you trying to tear the box open around the tape?
I'm trying to get the tape off, and I did rip the box. I ripped it a couple of times.
Oh my baby, where's your hobby knives? Let's cut the tape.
Oh, my knives! They're with my
Cut through
Warhammer stuff.
All this red tape.
It's X-Acto knife time. It's my favorite time of arts and crafts.
Yeah. People wanted to see the cup noodle model. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to have it
Zerker, thank you again for the 19th month.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Transform.
I appreciate it.
Here we go. So here's the cup noodle model. And inside we have meats and bits of whatever. You got the egg chunks and the mystery meat and the shrimp. I just keep this on my desk, and every now and then I look over and see it, and I'm like, oh, there's an old cup of noodles I have to throw out.
Aww.
I love that little model though. It's so fucking cute.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I don't know why. It's just a cute little model. It's like, you know, of course you'd have one of these, right?
I always enjoy novelty food items like that. They're always so cute.
I have this this autism stim chew toy that's like a it's like a little donut. It's just like a rubber
Oh, I
donut.
saw that.
Oh yeah, because I was posting in the MSM.
Yeah.
The MSM Discord because I think Froggy wanted them. Froggy was like, "Oh, I wish I just had like a chew toy to chew on." I was like, "Well, madam, I have a chew toy here."
There's plenty of those available.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, Bird, should we get you a chew toy?
Absolutely, I would really love one.
Could I throw it across the room and you go fetch and bring it back?
Yeah, just like that. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh. Hey, what Gundam are you building?
Ooh.
I am building a Strike Freedom Mega. It's like
Strike
gigantic.
Freedom Mega?
Is it one of those like toddler-sized ones?
I actually don't know how big it is. All I know is the box is larger than my desk. Let's see.
I was building
I'm seeing a lot of now. What's really scary about an egg is all of those golden sprues, because you know they use the gold like for detailing. So you're
Yeah.
like, oh my god, that's the detailing. That's like the like those-
Yeah. And it's missing a sheet, or it didn't come with a sheet.
Ooh.
Oh.
It has a lot of options here for exchanging parts for a different color, and those sheets don't exist. They're not real.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like another like add-on kit that I could get, or if this was just opened prior.
Right, because the Gundam boxes aren't really sealed. There's the top and bottom half that just like slides out of itself.
Yeah, like you could just kind of take shit from there. Might be on the end of a scraps kit, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. Does anybody in chat know? With the Strike Freedom, is it supposed to have alternate colors, or is that just like not a thing that it comes standard with?
Okay, I'm gonna find my Gundams now.
Yeah.
People buy sets, fuck up cuts, buy the same kit, and resell it as new. The sheet they needed apart from.
I had
Yeah.
a real grade Gundam that I was working on before,
Mhm.
but I messed it up really bad, and Sigrid got me this super deformed Exia. Seems like a better starting place.
That's fair.
Yeah, does the SD is it notable or
No,
What?
what tool?
is it
What
a
she
no
say?
tool build?
Oh, I got a snippet, it seems like. Let me go grab my snippers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'll be back with snippers.
Okay. I need L2 red. I think that's the thing I'm always worried about, like when I buy or when I get Gundams off of like Amazon listings, right? Because they're generally from like individual sellers. It's like I don't know if I trust it. This box wasn't even like sealed with tape. It just I don't know. It's just kind of like that.
All right, chat. Here's mine that I'm building. Ugh. Hey, Swordsman Studio. We are doing we're hanging out with our friend over Easy Eggs here, and
About.
we are building Gundam.
It's Gundam time.
I'm doing MS-06S Zaku 2, real grade.
I like Gundams. They get my autism real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love building shit. I was talking to Chad earlier about how I feel like I've been hitting my midlife crisis, and they told me to buy a car and fix it up.
I've
think
been
so?
feeling that too.
Yeah, I feel like I need to do something with the extra hours of my life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wish I felt like I had, like, objectively I have a lot of downtime, but I hit that part in my 20s where time just starts slipping, and just, you know, you're like, I'll do that tomorrow, and suddenly it's like 2 weeks later and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you hit
Where
a
did
wall.
tomorrow
yeah.
go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a struggle.
When I wake up in the mornings and I'm just laying in bed and I'm having like a nice morning, honestly, and then suddenly I'll start panicking, like, this is what you were doing 2 years ago. This is what you were doing 4 years ago. This is what you were doing 6 years ago. In bed in your computer. Or
Yeah.
with your computer.
I always have this like guilt feeling if I'm not being productive in some way, shape, or form. And recently
Yeah.
I've been just trying to overcompensate with being like productive with art.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to do something else, you know. I want to pick up some weird fucking hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's pick up a weird fucking hobby together all here.
Yeah. Oh, Sigrid.
I'm going to start
Yeah?
committing tax evasion. I think is
The
my hobby.
flowers. The flowers you got me for Valentine's Day, Sigrid. Look, they're already dying.
Oh no, are you keeping them watered?
They're in water.
Are they? Are you sure?
That's a lot of water, see that there?
Hmm.
That's unfortunate.
That's okay. They
Now
know what they
why?
do.
You don't think tax evasion's a good hobby?
I think it could be a good hobby.
Hmm.
You know what would be nice? Is if you could just if God like really existed, you know? And so like religion wasn't a waste, you know?
Yeah, and you could just sink all your time into
Okay,
religion.
okay,
I mean, you
Monsoon.
could do that
Religion
even
is a
if,
waste.
you know.
And you could go pray, you know? Wouldn't
Yeah,
that be nice?
you could do that for like fun still if you want, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the perfect hobby. Keeps your mind sharp and your body moving. Yeah, running from the IRS. I think I don't know. You could get a little quirky and pick like a weird religion.
Did I ever tell you that I was legally a Rastafarian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've told this story before on stream, but you know, for you here, Egg, for your entertainment, I was legally a Rastafarian and I carried a card, and I would go to church where I would spend a minimum mandatory donation in exchange for communion to be consumed in the parlor.
What? This sounds like Mormon shit.
Well,
It was a dispensary that was also a church.
Oh.
And you could legally smoke it inside the the designated weed smoking room.
That's so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Sigrid, I want to
My
go
friends
to
would be
church,
like,
Sigrid.
yeah, my friends would be like, Sigrid, can we go to church? I'm like, yeah, we can go to church today.
I guess. We could go to church. Wait, do I not have K1 either? Am I just missing like multiple fucking sheets from this set? There's no way. Chad, am I smoking crack? This is K1 light blue. The only blue sheets I have are I1 and I2.
Uh-oh.
No, I saw K1. It's there. It's labeled like in the middle of the sheet. Is this blue? Oh my god. Wait, is this what they're calling blue? This isn't fucking blue.
That is kind of light blue.
This is gray as hell.
Light blue can kind of be gray.
That's like yeah. I have a few bottles of paint that are like gray or blue, and they clearly kind of cross the line a little bit.
Yeah, this is the most gray blue I've ever fucking seen. Is D1 connected to another sheet? No, Shark went through and double checked them all for me. It's actually just not here.
Ooh, let me get some text here. Let's
There's
get
Sigrid
some
and Bird
labels on
building.
who's who.
I forgot what your Gundam models are already.
Oh, so I'm building where's MS06S Zaku 2 real grade.
A Zaku
doing-
2.
I'm doing a super deformed Exia.
A super
she's my
deformed
super
Exia.
deformed bird.
Yeah.
It might still be, but I couldn't spot it. It says it's supposed to be a metallic white gold, and I don't see any metallic white gold pieces. So I'm gonna assume we both weren't blind, and that sheet's just not here. I'll eat my words if I find it later.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I have no idea what Gundams are what. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know either.
What do you mean? Oh no, not the real grade Zaku. Well, hey, what the fuck? Hey man, what the fuck is this? Can we
Is
hold on,
what?
bird egg? Can you guys look at this sprue for a second?
All right.
What is that?
Hold on. No, not even that one. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Are those just little
Huh.
balls? What is that?
Balls. Well, Sigrid, we've always wanted to get you balls.
Joints?
so.
Are those joints?
Hold on, autofocus, please. I hate this fucking camera. I think it is just a sprue of balls. Those are for the pipes on the skirt and mask. This is literally just, yeah, a bunch of joint pieces. Like, it's like the segmented. Oh, do you see? Like, if you put a rod through those, it would be like a segmented, like, thing.
Oh, I see it on your. I'm pointing on the paper over there.
Yeah.
I see where it goes on the skirt.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay.
Echo, thank you so much for the 7th month. Thank you.
Well, I guess it's time to tuck in and get this thing done.
And we're fucking around and finding out. We'll get there. Okay, so now this is where that L1 piece that I snipped off earlier is. No, K1, not L1.
I can't even really deduce what parts are what here. Oh wow, this is a bad. This really does feel like a bad early model.
A bad early model?
That moment
yeah,
when you
so
realize you don't have enough
the
yellow
Gunplas
Legos to make
that
a
were,
yoke.
that
As
are
egg
older,
chaos as egg
right?
chaos as egg
Apparently are much
chaos
harder
as
to put
egg
together,
chaos
right?
as egg
So when the real
chaos
grade one
as
I
egg
was trying
chaos
before
as egg
was apparently
chaos
one of the
as
harder
egg
ones.
chaos as egg
And
chaos
like
as
Sigrid,
egg
I forget
chaos.
what one Sigrid built before. You built a real grade before though, but it was like much easier than I think what she's working
Too many
on now.
emotes.
Yeah. And it's
Thank you,
because
screeching.
it just
It just
depends on
gets
how
slower
old it
and
was,
slower
how
with
many
the
years ago it was
chaos.
designed. Really.
Thank you. I'm sorry that you don't have enough yellow Legos, though. I would spare you all of mine if I could.
Also, there is straight up no English in these instructions.
Aww.
This is all Japanese.
But yours
You
doesn't
got it,
have
my dear.
translations on it?
Nope.
What the fuck?
I already made a head.
Huh, I got my head rocking too, kind of.
Hell yeah.
My little dude, okay, so with this kit in particular, you build their entire internal skeleton, and then
Yeah,
you
that's what you
put,
do the.
yeah, then you put the armor on top of it.
Oh.
It's really cool to have these on sprue like mechanical parts that are assembled and lubed. I don't even know they do that.
Yeah, that's too complicated for me. I don't know about all that. I'll take the snipping and clipping kits, but anything that needs glue or lube is too much for my tiny pea brain.
Pea brain.
Where's my stickers? 27 and 28.
You know, I'm looking at this now and I'm like, oh sweet Jesus, this is a lot.
That's what I said
I
right
thought
when
I'd
I
be
cracked the
fine with
kit
it,
open too. I was like, oh, this is more than I more than I expected. Out here making villager noises while I'm trying to crack kits open. Shark, do you happen to know where my tweezers went? Like the metallic or the metal tweezers for my Gundam kit?
Tweezers?
Just wait till Egg finds the one you make in a bottle. Should have gone back into the fancy kit box. It's not. It's not on my desk.
Wait, what, is there a fucking, what, Gundam in a bottle?
Yeah, I have never heard of a Gundam in a bottle before.
Oh goodness, that sounds. Aren't ships in a bottles like really, really terribly hard to assemble?
I
Yeah.
would have to imagine
I used
so.
to do that as a kid. My great
You
grandmother.
made ships in bottles?
Yeah, my
Whoa.
great grandmother, she made it to almost to 100, and so she was a part of my life like up into my 20s.
Oh.
And when I was a little kid, my great grandma, she loved ships and bottles, and so she just you know drop by. Here's a ship in a bottle. Here's a kit or whatever, and I had a whole shelf of them.
Huh.
That's weird. It's like an old man hobby, but little Sigrid had a lot of ships and bottles.
Aw.
And I have this really strong memory of dropping one in a Burger King parking lot and it shattering, and I was beside myself.
Wait,
I
were you
was
just bringing it
weeping.
around with you?
Well, no, it was like we met. You know, let's go see the grandma and grandpa and great grandma. And we'll go out somewhere and you know stop at Burger King and get you like some food. And you know, she handed it to me on my way back to the car. I just you know, kids just drop stuff, right? And
Right.
yep. And that was, and I was like, no, I ruined this thing that you gave me. No.
Aw. Is this not clipping together fully? No, it is. It's fine. That's so unlucky.
Yeah, that's just my life, you know.
Just a perpetual unlucky.
Yep. Yep.
Would you mind hiding my camera real quick? I have to go search
Yeah.
for tweezers.
There you go. I got it.
Thank you.
That's a grid.
Yeah?
And even on the super deformed Gundam, I'm confused.
Are you following the instructions?
I'm doing my best.
You'd still be crying. Yeah.
Alright. Tweezers found.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Camera back on.
Yeah.
All right.
They were by the weed
Let's go.
paraphernalia.
By the
Oh.
weed paraphernalia.
Kids, bro, I still drop shit. I feel like I try everything in my power to not drop things. To the point where I like vice grip shit.
Hey man,
The-
who the fuck made this kit? You need 6 different sprues to make the legs. Do you see this
Yeah.
chat? Do you see this chat? 8 sprues. 8 sprues to make the legs.
That's kind of like the real grade one that I failed at, Sigrid. It's a lot like that.
Who the fuck designed this? The new ones are really good. The old ones, these are scary.
Why'd you buy an old one then, huh?
I didn't know it was an old one.
Aw.
They don't say this is the old shitty one.
The
Oh,
classic.
you
This is
gotta
real
Google
grade.
it, Sigrid. You gotta Google it.
I think I have
Is
the
it
same
Zaku?
kit you're
Yeah.
building right now, but the modern one of it. It's on my Gundam shelf.
It's color separation, so you don't need to paint. I guess what they do on the new sprues is they join them together. Like they print. Have you you know what I'm talking about? Like those joints you can see like on the new ones where the sprues are multiple colors together. And there's
Mhm.
like the clear parts where they join them. I guess that's what they do now.
I've never painted a Gundam before, but it seems like it'd be fun.
Yeah, I'd want to start with weathering on it. I think I'd feel more confident like doing like scratches and damage and like some dust and grime.
Yeah, somebody in chat recommended taking like a soldering iron and like punching holes in it with a soldering thing to make it look like it has gunshots and stuff.
Oh yeah, ooh, like a big melty like tank armor head.
Mhm.
Oh, I kind of like that.
I just peeled the color off this sticker without peeling the adhesive part off, and I
Let's
don't
go.
know how I did
Let's
that.
fucking go. Yeah.
That's actually fucking insane. I hate painting miniatures. That's fair. I feel like miniatures... Well, I was about to say miniatures and Gundams are a bit different, but they're really not at the end of the day, huh?
You know, I was building some Warhammer models recently, and like it was like a
Stickers just
full
fucked.
army box, right?
Mhm.
And a lot of the older little guys were nothing like Gundam, right? Because it was just like you could a few little pieces, and you could put them in the joint and swivel it how you want and pose it any way you want, right?
Mhm.
But the new models in the kit were really like a hell of a lot like Gundam. It was like all these tiny pieces that you were like sticking together in weird ways, right? And only after you stuck them together, it's like, oh, that's how that makes a thing. And there was no like posing it, right? So much. It was just like, you know, piece snaps into place between these other pieces. So it's kind of like convergent evolution, I think.
I've never fucked
I'd be
with
really
miniatures.
scared. I'd be really scared to paint a Gundam because I feel like because you couldn't just build the whole Gundam and then like just start applying paint, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
there'd
you
be,
gotta
like,
do it in,
gaps
like,
in
pieces.
the panels and like, yeah. In mini painting, that's called sub assemblies.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like all the sub assemblies be so finicky. Like,
Yeah, I'd be worried about
like,
the
well,
paint,
the
like,
ball-
stopping them from snapping together.
Yeah, like, you practice painting on high grades, obviously. Yeah, I mean, like, duh, but like on a real grade where like the skeleton that like can shift the position of the panels, you'd have to paint like every piece individually, like on a stick with an airbrush.
Like
you know what I
100%.
mean?
I don't think
Like-
that there would be like another way to do that efficiently.
It's and that scares me. That's really scary.
Yeah, and then you have to get one of those airbrush things as well, which is... Those aren't exactly super cheap either, to the best of my knowledge.
Yeah,
Unless they
I
have gotten
an
cheaper.
Airbrush, I have an airbrush in a spray booth, but I mean, like, even then, I'm still like, oh, like I have literally everything I would need to paint. Like, I have a Gundam, I have an airbrush, I have a spray booth. I could do it right now, but even then, I'm like, oh my god, like all the little, like, could you imagine like painting like the sprue of balls, like all of these?
I don't
Every
want to
single
imagine.
One of these fucking pieces, every single one of these, like, how would you do that?
It's like a different level of
It's like a nightmare.
Yeah. You can borrow mine. Thanks, Nem. Building a Gundam was hard enough. Painting miniatures sounds like torture. Yeah, I feel like I just globbed too much fucking paint on them, and I don't understand how airbrushes work, so I'd just be scared of them.
It's kind of different. So the thing about models, like when you're painting miniatures, is that they are like monopose. Like you glue it, you paint it, it's done. It's in one piece, right? And it's easier than it would be to paint a Gundam, just by virtue of it being like stable and steady. As like one pose. I mean, honestly, you just paint the thing black and then just glob on paint, and anything that you don't reach is just, oh, that's in the shadow. That's why it's still black in the crevices or whatever.
Okay, so I've run into an issue right away on page 2.
Oh, excellent. What's up?
The D frame that I said was missing and that I thought was maybe optional is not optional. In fact, it is a required frame. It is not just for interchanging.
Did someone yoink the screw?
Yeah, so I think somebody just yoinked the entire fucking sheet out of this box.
That's awful.
Yeah, that genuinely fucking sucks.
What, did the box come like not sealed?
Yeah, no, the box wasn't sealed, but like quite a few Gundams that I have didn't come sealed and didn't have like an issue.
Did it come from like eBay, or was it like supposed to be sealed?
It was from Amazon.
Oh, you gotta complain.
Well, I mean, the Amazon return scam is like as old as time.
Yeah, because you could just return shit to Amazon. They don't even check that. Nutty, thank you so much for the 6 fucking month, dude. Thank you.
Let's get into this.
This is